Hey, this is Rama from Creations Landscape Designs and the Earthly Landscapes blog. So I am redoing and revamping parts of my AeroGarden that I wanted to show you. But before I do that, I make videos about drought-tolerant plants, California native plants, sustainability, and anything and everything in between. So if you'd like to get more of that content in your feed, then hit the red subscribe button. So I'm going to turn this camera around and show you what I have exactly and what I'm needing to do to it, etc. So let me take you along. Okay, so this is the AeroGarden Farm Basic that I have. And my original intent was that on this side I was going to grow herbs, which did really well, which have to be harvested. And then on this side grow leafy greens and whatnot. Well, the leafy greens did okay. I just didn't love them as much as I thought I would. So what I'm going to do is take everything out and give it a thorough clean. Now this, I will put a link to it from the AeroGarden website in the description of the video. I bought this off of Facebook Marketplace for 240 bucks. The guy that I bought it from had only had it for like 6 months. Regular retail prices over 500-ish, I think. So it's not the cheapest model, but I will say it is great. One thing that I love about this is this gauge. So right now, this is the water gauge for the left side, and that's the right side, and it says, oh, come on, focus. Well, anyway, it says full because it's full. And then it does say add plant food because it's blinking red, so this is where it would tell you to add plant food. But I'm going to completely clean it first. And then you can like click on this which says left and get all the stats and whatnot. And somehow when I first put this together, it automatically recognized that the left side was herby and that the right side was leafy greeny. So it is really cool. So this was a spinach that literally barely did anything. Oh, look, a spider. Ooh. Damn, didn't exactly kill the spider. Oh well. So yeah, like something like this, my upstairs neighbor might be able to repropagate and do something with. Maybe. Possibly. Yeah, there's gonna be roots galore. Oh my, yeah. I'm gonna toss everything in here. I don't know how to... Yeah, well, sometimes it's gonna have to be clean. I don't even know what's lurking back there besides dust. Oh my god. Look at that. Now I gotta harvest the herbs that I have. Oh god. Now the roots on some of these are just gonna be really weird and gnarly. Look at that! I should probably... just get any of these out. Oh, I can do. Holy shit. You can just see the amount of, oh my. And this will be fine because it's got some roots still attached to it. My goodness, let me show you if I can. Okay. Hold on, let me cut these roots. I mean, these are roots from various herbs. Okay, I don't know if you can tell, but look at this. Gigantic root ball. And it was just roots from various herbs that fused together. Holy shit. Alright, so this is what it's currently looking like. I'm going to have to fill them up with water, do a little bit of cleaning. I mean, I know there's some leaves and whatnot in there that I'm not going to get too anal about. What I want to do also is get, I don't know if you can see, get behind here and clean. There's a spider back there somewhere. And then we'll fill it back up and put the seeds and whatnot. And then this is the mess that I have here. This and this. Look at this giant root of different herbs that just melded together. So yeah, so these are trash. It's actually gonna go into the garden to just compost. So I'm not gonna actually landfill trash it. These are the herbs that I'm keeping. These I'm gonna give to my upstairs neighbor, see if he can make sense of them if he'd like. Okay, so one thing that I wanted to tell you about this Aerogarden is I live in a 424 square foot space, which is pretty small, and yet I can grow herbs indoors without any issues. I mean, if I can do it, and I live in a small space, then those of you that live in much bigger homes, imagine what you can grow. Well, anyway, back to it. Okay, so I wanted to show you, this is the plant food that comes with it. And it's liquid plant food, and I have a whole bunch of these actually. Hold on, let me turn this camera around. In this metal tin, I have candles and Lots of plant food from the air gardens that I've had over the years. And then so I planted this baby up. And there's my cat Milo. Say hi, Milo. No? Okay. So I ended up not adding the water spinach to this because I had more herbs than I thought I did, so I figured I'd use all of them. So in the back is new lime basil with Thai basil, lemon basil. Then I have 4 Italian parsleys and 1 curly parsley. I use a lot of parsley in cooking. I have 4 rosemaries. I like to bake bread with rosemary. I have 2 thymes, 2 oreganos. Look at this oregano. Ah, oh, so gorgeous. 3 cilantros, 2 mints, and 3 dills way in the back. Now, what I also like about these AeroGarden pods, before I forget, this is a little thing that comes with it that you put on top until the seed grows enough, then you can remove this. So this is a rosemary, and it tells you sprouts in 12 to 21 days. So that's cool. So I can expect in that time for a sprout. Sometimes it sprouts a little sooner, but still. So yeah, this is the AeroGarden. And then in terms of the plant food, I already added the plant food. But then what I need to do is up here at the gauge, I click this. And then I click this, and then I say plant food added. And you add plant food every 14 days. Go to the right, oops. So yeah. Okay, so I changed the settings for each of those as if it was just barely planted, because most of it is just barely planted. So yeah, I won't go into showing you how to do that because I don't want to reset it again. But now it says days planted 0. Yes, some of these are mature, but yeah, so 24 pods of herbs is what I've got now. Ideally, what I would like to do is get 1 more of this. There's one that's a 12 pot. I would love to get it, but financially I won't. And then, if I were to get it, I would probably put it right here or something. That's the water heater closet. And in that one, I would grow like bell peppers and tomatoes and whatnot. Okay, so that was a tour of my AeroGarden and cleaning it and whatnot and revamping it. I might get another one. I'm tempted, but you know what I would ideally get is like a 12 pod, and then it would go beside this one, and then that'd be ideal. It's not a matter of I can't financially afford it, it's a matter of do I have the space for it. And in that one, I would grow like bell pepper or ancho poblano pepper or tomatoes or stuff like that. I'm tempted. But, you know, it's kind of one of those things where then I also have a garden outside. And I have some edible plants in terms of tomatoes and bell peppers outside. So then it's like, chill out a minute, lady. Anyway, not to get all rambly here, but thank you for being here if you stayed this long. There will be more videos posted. I'm thinking the week after this will be a home tour, garden tour video. The problem I've been having in making regular videos is very simply that designing landscapes is my bread and butter. And right now with my landscape design business, I am accumulating a lot of bread and butter. So that's been great. However, that also means that I just don't have enough time to make videos because the bread and butter affords me the luxury to live here and own this place. Anyway, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. And goodbye until next week.